I'm a lifeguard. There's someone who won't get out of the deep end of the pool. The storm clouds had been rolling in for 20 minutes now, a dark, angry gray. I was sitting in the usual lifeguard chair, just waiting for the first peal of thunder so I could blow the whistle and order everyone out of the pool. The pool was crowded. It had been a scorching 92 degrees Fahrenheit earlier, although now with the impending storm, it had cooled down. I scanned the people swimming. A few scattered seniors, a whole boatload of rambunctious kids. Not a lot of young or childless people. I don't blame them. I wouldn't want to come here either. Lightning shot across the sky. I grabbed the whistle and blew. Everyone made their way to the stairs. Some of the kids were screaming, upset that swim time was over. Oh, boo-hoo. A saggy old man hefted himself out of the pool. A cute mom in a bikini ran past to chase her running toddler. The thunder rumbled in. I felt the first few drops of rain hit my shoulders. I checked the time, almost 4:30. We had to keep everyone out of the pool for 30 minutes whenever we saw lightning. As the pool cleared out, though, I noticed there was one person who wasn't moving towards the exit. They were way at the deep end of the pool. Facing away from me, I think. I could only see their head above the water. Just a dark oval bobbing up and down on the surface. I grabbed my whistle and blew it again, angrily, shrilly. The head didn't react. And then I felt bad. This person could be deaf or hearing impaired. I climbed down from my post and started walking towards the deep end of the pool. Everyone else was out of the pool now. Most of them had cleared the area too, either going home or to the little snack bar we had at the far edge of the property. I stared at the head bobbing up and down, and a sick feeling took hold in my chest. Something felt off about it, but I couldn't put my finger on why. Another finger of lightning shot across the sky. "Excuse me," I called from about 10 yards away. "You have to get out of the pool. There's a lightning." They didn't respond. I stepped forward, my heart starting to pound. Something is wrong here. Really, really wrong. If I were alone, I definitely would have run the other way. But there were still other lifeguards and tons of people back there. I stepped closer, and I could see them better. It was pretty dark from the storm, and the rain was now disturbing the surface of the pool, but it looked like a woman with long, dark hair, just treading water in the deep end of the pool. Why would you just float there like that, in the same position, treading water? Even if she's deaf, didn't she notice everyone else in the deep end got out? Didn't she see the lightning? The rain picked up, starting to pelt down. The woman didn't seem to react. As I got closer, I could make out her soaking wet hair, melting into the pool, like she'd just dunked her head in. I could see her pale shoulders poking above the water. Wait, unless she was wearing a pale beige bathing suit, she was naked under the water. Okay, this is bad, really bad. I stopped and turned around to call out to Drew, the other lifeguard on duty, but when I turned, I froze. The entire pool area was empty. Not only empty, abandoned. The umbrellas were grayish and tattered. The wooden picnic tables were splintering. Even the pool water was murky green, darkening to black beneath the surface. What the hell? I must be dreaming. This can't be real. This can't... A splash made me turn back towards the woman. I looked up to see that she'd disappeared. Just a roiling, turbulent spot of water where she'd just been. What? Where'd she go? I immediately jumped away from the edge of the pool in case she was coming towards me, but I didn't see her anywhere. I scanned the murky water, but it was impossible to see into it. Fuck this! I'm going home! I broke into a run towards the pool entrance. That's when I saw her. She was climbing out of the pool, taking the steps one by one at the shallow end. Her dark hair trailed all the way to her rear. Her skin looked impossibly white in the dark shadows from the storm, almost like she was faintly glowing. She turned and slowly started making her way towards me. What do? I could try to run past her. There wasn't much space between her and the fence, though. I could run the other way around the pool and to the exit, but she'd just turn around and intercept me. And where is everyone? She was a little closer now. I could make out the two black dots of her eyes on her face. They were too dark. like her eyes were pure black, or like she just had hollow pits where her eyes should have been. I couldn't tell. I ran over to the fence. I stuck my foot in the chain link and began to climb. I could only do it because I wasn't wearing shoes, manipulating my toes through the gaps. I got halfway up and glanced back. Oh no, she was so much closer than I would have.